Hello students, my name is Dr. Neeraj. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am going to discuss a very sensitive issue because this requires lot of deliberations, but still I've shared many times in the class. And sometimes many classes are there. In some classes I share, and in some classes students may be there, may not be there at that point of time. So I thought of making a video. Now the thing is that one student came to me, and very sincere student, and he said that sir, मेरा placement नहीं हुआ है. I didn't get placed. So, and also that the student told me that he has answered all the questions appropriately, but so and so student, like they always, compare, it is natural, got placed. Now, it is a very sensitive question from a student. For me, all the students are equal, but I have taught them and same university, same course, but one student got selected and one student didn't get selected, and that particular student who got selected did not attend also so many classes. That is the dilemma which we are facing, that he or she will not attend the classes maybe, but that person got selected, and I know that person also. And then I thought that let me answer this question कि मेरा सर नहीं हुआ प्लेसमेंट, बाद में हो जाएगा, that's different thing, but for a particular interview with university, the companies will come to the university for placements, and the course is same, teachers are same, but one gets selected and another is in a waiting list, or he will get selected in another company. So why this happens? Because I have to answer this question, it is my responsibility. So the point is that the first thing which I find the differentiator is that the student who are getting selected, I'm not saying always, but mostly their communication skills are better as compared to the other students. मैं कितनी बारी कहता हूँ कि भैया, जब when I'm asking a question in the class, get up and answer and try to project as if you are giving an interview. Because I myself, I was in the industry and I have taken some interviews, and I know what the industry people will look into a student for placement. Suppose I am an HR, for example. Suppose I'm in HR, I don't want to select a person whose communication is not so good. When I'm introducing it, that student in the company, in the industry, and he's not able to introduce himself properly, he is struggling to speak, that kind of student the HR or the corporates will not like, even if the level of knowledge is same. Even lesser knowledge, the companies will select if the communication is better. When I say communication is better, अब मैंने तो कह दिया कि communication is better, but the question is how to improve the communication. How to improve this communication? First thing is active participation in the class. Sometimes we are doing some activities, we are trying to make groups, and we are trying to have a discussion. At that point of time, I see a selected number of a few students are more active as compared to the other students. That has to change. Please participate in the class, because when you are participating in the class, if you are in my class, you will know that I give instant feedback upon how you can improve your communication, what you have to do, which areas you have to improve, because unless and until you improve your communication, nothing is going to change. Like for example, some student will be speaking slower than required. This is one thing. Second thing is, maybe the rate of speaking is very fast. Third thing is, the pronunciation is not correct. Like you are saying, every culture has a little accent in that. Try to make your communication neutral. It should be neutral accent. There should be no influence of your background. And when your pronunciation is not correct, then that also has a bad impact. Try to see English movies. If your family background is whatever, I don't care, from wherever you are coming from, I don't care. Now it is there, it is there. The thing is that how you will improve. See some English movies, BBC English channels. Try to speak like them, try to copy like them. Speak like them and try to see your pronunciation is correct or not. Try to record yourself. Speak in front of the mirror. Sometimes students don't know what they are speaking, how their impression is coming. When they are doing public speaking, they will do some things which are not appropriate. That thing can be corrected only and only if you are recording your videos in front of your friends. Whenever there is an active learning session in the class, participate. If there is any debate competition, participate. If there is any public speaking competition, participate, because these things come by practice. When we are taking IA2, we are trying to give you some presentations. Try to practice, not for the sake of coming and giving the presentation, reading from the mobile or reading from the PPT. This kind of behavior shows lack of seriousness. And I want, then in the last, when you come and ask me, sir, mera nahi hua, I feel very bad. I feel very bad. As a teacher, it is not only your failure, it is my failure also. So, guys, this is why I am making this video. This is very, very important video. And the communication skills is number one priority. More than people are nowadays want good communication skills. That is the first point number one. Second thing is obviously the knowledge of the subject. Without the knowledge of subject, nothing can happen. Now, if suppose I'm teaching Python to you, in Python there is a course curriculum and there are some syllabus. Go beyond that. Go beyond that. Make some projects. You have to make some projects. You have to showcase your practical knowledge, not theoretical knowledge. If you have somebody, one student, let us compare. One student knows about Python, how to take the input from the customer, say input command is there. Another one has made a project out of it. You tell me whom you will select. I have also told you many times that see some YouTube channel. There are so many projects. In my YouTube channel also there are projects. And even I have told you, you can take those projects and modify them to showcase your work. So this is very important that you make some project, at least 5 6 projects, and in those projects try to bring some change, your some innovation which shows your thinking. Just to say that I know Python does not mean anything, I know R programming, it does not mean anything unless and until you have at least 5 to 6. People say 15 20 projects, I am saying at least 5 projects. Simple 5 projects you can make to showcase in the interview. Sir, I made this one, I made spam detection, I made a house prediction model. Something you say. You people, if you don't say all these things, how they will recruit you, at least in analytics. You have to have some mini projects, and you should have an idea what you have done in that. Practical knowledge is what they are looking at. Same teacher is there. Some students are getting selected in very big I don't want to name the companies, they are my students, and they've got selected. I'm proud of that. But the point is, it's not only teacher, it are 100 things. There are multiple teachers contributing and multiple things contributing to your selection. So this is an important thing. Other thing which is important is attitude should be positive. One of the students is asked from a very big company, I don't want to name, why should we select you? That she was asked, why should we select you as compared to a BTech student? The position was business analytics, business analyst. Why should we select you as compared to BTech? Now you have to talk. The guys, the fact that they are interviewing you, that means that they don't need BTech. That is the point number one. And second thing is, you should practice these questions. What questions can come? Ask your friends what questions are being asked. You have to practice in advance. Group discussions, interviewing skills, interview questions. Tell me something about yourself. What is your weakness? What is your strengths? These questions are important. And your English, your confidence, and a slightly smiling face is important. And if somebody says that, tell me about, say, something, tell me about encapsulation in Python, you don't know. It is not there in your course outline. Then you have to say, yes, I don't know about it, but I'm willing to learn. Everything you cannot learn. Even I don't know every aspect of Python till now. So you have to have positive attitude about things. Like, I am ready to willing to learn. And you have to answer always positively. Don't say no, negative, nothing. Never, never, never say that. Then next point is consistency. What is important is, like, I am teaching R programming, Python. I am teaching that. I tell to my students every day, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 1 hour, you have to open your Python uh, collab, where you can practice something, some programs, write short programs, some of 100 even numbers, take input from the customer, make some small projects, square root of first 200 number, something like this. Take input from the customer, 1 to 100, first 100, or 1 to 1000. Input is taken by the customer, and then you have to sum them, or make a square root of them, or you have to scare them and add them, some things like that. You have to make small small programs. Practice every day. By coming in the class, I'm just giving some lecture, I'm giving some practice questions, that will not work. That will not, never, never. It can, you cannot never learn Python and like that. That's not possible. It has to come from your side. You have to participate yourself. And what else is important? Yeah, I think that's all about. This is some around 5 points which I've told you. And these are very critical and important for your success, because I keep telling all this in the class, but sometimes some classes it will come out these things, some counseling will come, I will tell, but in some classes it may not happen. So I have made this small video. So this is very important for success. And very important thing is, guys, some students are very, very not interested, I would say, in studies. But if you think that your parents have sent you, they're spending some money, you have to be little sincere to your parents, and you have to contribute to learning yourself, because learning is important for you at this age. And if you don't do, I mean, you are just not only fooling yourself, you are not sincere to your parents. That's what I can say. So please think about your parents and try to study now, because the time will pass. After that, once you are out of the university, then it is about your skills, about what you have learned. Then the time has already gone. So one time you have to take the pain. Either you take the pain in the university and get yourself ready. If you don't do that, outside you will face the pain. So knowledge is important, guys. Think that your parents are watching you. Always try to study as much as possible. I'm not saying don't enjoy, you can, but 80% is studies and 20% is enjoyment. It's not the other way around, 20% studies and 80% enjoyment. That does not work in life. So, guys, good luck, and I want everyone to get placed. Good luck.